Welcome to the Exordium Networks online telephone training session. First of all, we want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to become your new telephone company. And we are very excited about our new program in putting a web-based telephone training session so you'll always have access to how to use your telephone. Let's get started. We've taken the new phone out of the box and we've put it onto the desk. The first thing we need to do is look at the three cables that are on top of your desk as well. One of them represents the power to the telephone, one of them is the network connection, and then one of them is your PC connection. So we're going to turn the phone upside down right now and connect it up. First of all, we're going to take the network connection and we're going to plug it into where it says network right up here, which is just to the left of the power cord actually. Then we're going to plug in the PC connection, which is on its left. Make sure they're tight. Now we're going to plug in the power. You can also go up to the phone here so that the cords don't get in the way. Make it nice and neat. Push them down. Now the phone is going to register to the network. The system is booting up right now. It's going to take a minute or two to register with the server to get connected. Just remember that your phone is just like a computer. It requires a little startup time, and we'll go into rebooting your telephone when we have some difficulties in the future. Here, now you're going to see on the screen that we have two extensions. We have the time clock. The four keys that you see below the screen are contact sensitive, meaning that right now it shows them in one position, and when I take the handset off hook, it goes into a different position, which I'll describe to you later. The first button is registration. This is basically for your IT manager or for your technical support people, where it identifies a phone and its registration through IP addresses. The second soft key is it gives you capability to see your missed calls, your received calls, and your dialed calls. The third key is your directory, just like your Rolodex file, where you can put 200 names in here for a one-button access. And then the fourth soft key gives you dial tone. Whoops, we got to hit the X, get rid of that. Fourth, whoops. Fourth key gives you dial tone. Looking at the display now, you see two lines that we call them your identities. You have identity 1 and identity 2. The first one, you'll see a solid phone, and that means that is your primary number that you dial out on. The second identity, it's clear. That is for a backup, that if the telephony server failed for whatever reason, we have our failover server that will make this line active. Place a telephone call. What we're going to do is we're going to dial the number from the keypad, 972-573-1180. And now we have a choice. If we want privacy on the phone call, we can just pick up our handset, or we can play the check mark, and now we're on speakerphone.
Welcome to Exordium Networks. Your IP.
And now, when we ended our telephone call, to disconnect the call, we hit the X. Okay, now that we've dialed the number on the display, we can pick up the handset. Now we are connected, and I'm listening to the call, and once I finish the call, I can just place the handset back on the cradle. Now to receive an incoming call, all I have to do is pick up my handset. I'm connected now, and then when I want to hang up, just place the handset back on the cradle. Now when you have an incoming call, all you have to do is press the check mark. That will put you on speakerphone. And then once you've finished your conversation, touch the X and you disconnect. Okay, now I've answered another call. You can see that I'm connected, and I want to put this call on hold because my secretary has just come into my office. I just have to take the active line, which you can see is yellow, and when I press it, it puts the call on hold. Now I can talk to my secretary, and now I want to get back to the party, and I press that same line again, and you can see that I'm connected again. There's also another way I can put that call on hold by hitting the hold button. And you can see the call is on hold. And I go back into it, I hit the hold button again, and now I am connected. Now we're going to transfer a call. All I have to do is hit the transfer key, dial the extension 201, and hit the check, and now I'm transferring the call. Okay, now we're going to start to see how we can set up our voicemail. And if you look at the display now, you will see that the solid phone at Mohammed turned into an envelope. This shows that we have received a message, and if you look at the bottom of the screen there, that we got one new message, and you also see on the message blinking light that you have messages. So there's two ways to see. Okay, now that we know that we have one new message, we want to listen to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit *97 and check.
Password.
We're going to put in our password.
You have one new message. Press 1 for new messages. First message received at 4:07 p.m. from phone number 252.
This is a test message. Hello.
Okay, now that we've listened to the message, to delete it, we just have to hit 7.
Message deleted. No more messages. Press 3 for advanced options. Press 5 to
now we'll just hit the
current
X
message.
to go back to the normal settings. Now that we're back at the normal settings, you'll also now see that by Mohammed, my extension, it's gone back to the solid black phone, and if we look at the message light, the blinking light has disappeared. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to set up our new voicemail box. And the way we do that is we have to get into the voicemail by hitting *97.
Password. You have no messages. Press 2 to change folders. Press 0 for mailbox options. Press
hit 0
1
now.
to record your unavailable message. Press 2 to record your busy message.
We're going to hit
After
1.
the tone, say your unavailable message, and then press the pound key.
Hi, this is Rob. I'm away from my desk right now. Please leave your message, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible.
Thank you. Press 1 to accept this recording. Press 2 to listen to your message has been saved.